Hello, everyone. This is Hudson Santana from Santana Properties team. I'm here with Emily, RiCharde, and Derrick. Derrick is our director of marketing. Emily is our director of operations, and we're here to give you an overview of the market in 2021. So we're comparing 2020 to 2021 in Cambridge, Massachusetts. So I'll let Emily take over.
All right. What we're looking at here is we've separated out single families, condos, and multifamilies. And the first chart's just looking at the listings taken. That's how many listings were put up for sale throughout the course of the year. So a little bit more single families and multifamilies went on the market than last. And a lot more, or a considerable amount of condos went up. But then when we look over at the number of homes sold, a lot more condos sold this year than last year, and some more single families and multifamilies.
Again, it clearly shows that people are okay buying condos again, right?
Yep.
When we were looking at 2020, no, I mean, right when COVID happened, I mean, Cambridge specifically got a pretty big hit.
Yeah.
People being really afraid of buying condos, being away from buying properties with no outdoor space, no parking, or in too close proximity to other people.
Everybody was itching to go outside and have barbecues.
Exactly, and not using public transportation. Well, clearly, I think that is over when you look at these numbers. People are excited about buying condos again. Our team has seen, I mean, these numbers clearly state that. We've definitely seen a lot of buyers out there looking to buy condos. I personally think those, again, life is going to go back to normal eventually, and condos are a great alternative for you to have the convenience of being able to walk to places, being able to, take public transportation and stuff. So It's a great sign. It's a great sign, especially if you're a condo owner in Cambridge.
Yeah.
So awesome. And then multifamilies and singles stayed, pretty stable.
Yeah.
We definitely saw more single family selling, which is, again, it's a sign from COVID. We saw that throughout the area, as single families are definitely more desirable than ever. So, but I also really like to see that we had more multifamilies on the market, and we also saw more of them closing. The interesting thing is you see the amount of multifamilies that went on the market and the amount of that actually sold. So it's showing that pretty much 50% of them did not sell, right? Pretty interesting.
All right, let's look at some more stats. So this chart is looking at the days to offer. That's how many days from when it was put on the market to when they switched it over to contingent. They accepted an offer. So for single families, that went down from 24 to 19. Condos, it went up by a couple days. Multifamilies, it went up by 7 days. What do you think about this, Hudson?
I mean, this is a really healthy number. It still shows that it's a seller's market. We're only talking about less than 30 days from putting a house on the market to having it sold, right? So I think it's still a phenomenal number if you're a seller. I mean, in some other towns, we've seen numbers as low as 11 days, like Arlington, but
but that's insanity.
It really is. I personally, I don't want to see that, right? That means if you're a buyer, you don't even have the chance to
pulling your hair out of your head
twice. You're only seeing it once, or not even seeing it, and then the property is gone. This at least gives you a chance to look, and because it's such a big, important decision for you not to rush to make, right?
Yeah, this means that it's rapid, but it's not a feeding frenzy, which we did see at some times over COVID. Not in Cambridge, but during COVID. So this next chart here is average sales price. It went down a little bit in those single families, but when we're talking about over $2 million, this isn't too crazy to see. Condos are pretty close to being the same, a $10,000 difference, and multifamilies went up by a bit.
Yeah, again, I feel like the point that this chart is showing us is the Cambridge market is very stable again, which is a great thing. I think the year before it went down from 2019, but now the market is definitely stable, which is a great thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people had uncertainty because of all of the colleges and what's going to happen and is this going to change everything? And now everyone's remembering like Cambridge is an amazing city to live in for so many reasons. I mean, because of access, transportation and the universities and just living in that, city culture.
A lot of people are pushed a little out of the city and that's why Arlington and Medford and those cities became crazy. And at least this gives somewhat of an opportunity for buyers in Cambridge.
Yeah. Well, if I could predict something, maybe you can save this video and talk to me a year from now. But I
watch it.
One of the things that we've been discussing on our team meetings is that we are seeing a lot of confidence out there. So I believe that people now are more used to this new environment that we're in and are excited again about owning a property and owning a home. So I really think between 2021 and 2022 we're going to see a bigger gap, right? I think prices are probably going to go up and these day on the market is going to go down. All the listings that we had in December went under contract, which is something that I feel like I saw it once like 4 years ago, where now, again, there's a lot of buyers that are not afraid to buy and they're pretty confident. And we know that there's a lot of money on the market.
Yeah. Well, we'll play this back for you in a year and we'll see.
And feel free to comment on this video and see if you disagree so we can have a conversation. But I think there's a lot of confidence on the market. So I think we're going to see a really healthy competitive market in Cambridge this year. So with that being said, I hope you found this video helpful to you. Feel free to comment, question, contact us. We would love to be able to help you, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in Cambridge or surrounding areas. So we're here for you, and I hope you enjoy this and have a great day.
Happy New Year.